Happy partner, happy life. Is there truth to that? Oh, absolutely. I mean, in the sense that all of us, when our partner is happy, it makes such a difference. The space feels so much better when you are with that person. So we want to do everything reasonably possible to help support our partners in their quest for happiness. So to the extent that we can be accommodating, flexible, considerate, all those things, so as to increase the probability of our partner being happy, absolutely. On many levels, I think things are so much more pleasant, enjoyable. We also have to be careful that we don't take that too far, in the sense that I think every person is ultimately responsible for their own happiness. So we can't always make somebody happy. They have to decide they want to be happy. So there are going to be inevitably situations and times when the partner, for one of many reasons, maybe it's a health reason, maybe something's going on, they're just, for whatever reason, not happy. And of course, the more interesting situations are, you've already done everything you can think of, but nothing's working, right? Or this is something which is beyond your control, which happens. Now what, right? So this is where I think it's very important to have your own inner peace and inner happiness, which is not excessively dependent on the partner's state of mind and state of happiness. If they're happy, wonderful. If they're not happy, we do what we can. But if they're still not happy, we don't want to go into the hole, so to speak, of whatever's going on. Instead, we can contribute better by continuing to stay in a positive, calm, upbeat state. In a way, you might look like you're happy, even though the other person is not happy. It might look like that. And I think that's just fine, because it's going to give that person a positive energy to become happy when they're ready to be happy. So that's, I would say, something to keep in mind, so we don't take that too far. And also, I would say, in any kind of relationship, you start seeing that the other person has their own growth trajectory, which they have their own unique challenges. They have their own preconditions, so to speak. And they have to work through that at their own pace. So we shouldn't be putting pressure on them to follow a certain trajectory that we think is good, or that we think they must be happy. No, let them be in whatever state they want to be in. So we want to give them space, even if they are less than happy, while supporting them. So space is, I've talked about it at other times, the ability to give them compassion, love, and freedom to operate in whatever level of consciousness they want to operate at. So it is being very deeply considerate of their own journey. So in the long run, I would say there are going to be times when they're happy and you're not happy, or you're happy and they're not happy. And one has to be okay with that, while being mutually supportive. When you choose light, life becomes increasingly joyful, purposeful, and inspired. I invite you to join me to explore the realms of light, the infinite possibilities that light offers.